Hey, welcome back to Bridgeby, where in 2 hours the gigantic building quest is going to expire. We need, hold on a second, 438 slate blocks. We have 677 now, actually. So I just paused it. We could accept this quest, and then we could make this, which I guess would be better than, I don't know, how, mechs might land. If any pieces destroyed, the enforcement system will for 42 days. Well, let's do it. Let's see. And what's the value we get for it? What do we get? 10 royal favor from the Shattered Empire. I want to do it with Good Gal. I actually meant to do it with Yumbler, but no. It's with Good Gal. Let's jump to this location. Wait, what? There it is. Okay. So that's the monument marker. Marks the place where you intend to build the monument. All right. I have 12 days to build this thing. I'd like to build it. Oh, it shows exactly what the monument's shape is going to be. I just worry if it's here, it's going to be kind of easy for it to be attacked. But maybe not. Maybe I can build it here and then almost immediately like build some walls around it. I'm feeling that. Let's try that. Also, we can move these. Also, as you haul urgently there, I have installed a couple more mods as they've become available. I'm not going to talk through like a whole bunch of them. The only ones I'm going to mention really quick are that they're the ones that really affect gameplay and not just total quality of life. One is just the planning that I've got now, the more planning mod, which I really like because I can do colored plans, copy them and paste them and stuff like that. It'll make like doing... Like, I can now cancel this pretty easily and put in these kinds of new growing zones very easily as well. So I feel kind of optimistic about that. Has that been? That has been installed. So one thing I don't know is... Okay, it hasn't been installed. So maybe Jackson Turner will get on that reasonably quickly. Yeah, he's doing that now. The other thing that I have installed, and we have to research it, so I'll pause it for a second before we can do it. But it is basic fuses. So there's fuses, and you can also eventually research after fuses like circuit breakers, which is just a really useful way to kind of avoid those zit problems that we get down there. So once it's researched, and I guess I do... Okay, I do want to reinstall both of these batteries because I want to put a wall kind of around this stuff. An eclipse has begun and a bulk goods caravan has also arrived. When they get a little closer, we'll do a little trading with them. Okay, so that has been... So it plays blueprints, and then it just comes in and starts building it. Slate wall, slate tile, slate wall, slate tile, granite wall. Okay, we have plenty of... We got ridiculous amounts of granite as well. So I also want to make... I think what I want to do is... Let's wall this whole thing in. And then, of course, we'll need some doors. So, granite doors as well. We'll double them up. There, and there. for that monument. And then this can be kind of like, we'll put a wall. In fact, let's not put, yeah, we can leave the wall there. And now, who do we want to trade with them? Freezing Hot. Why don't you come and trade with Carlson here? All right, they've got lots of stuff. I'm not going to trade them. I could buy some yaks. That would be an interesting choice. I don't think I will. I don't have a ton of silver either. I could... What could I buy from them that would be useful? Medicine. They would have to have medicine. They seem not to. That's unfortunate. I could buy Neuteramine. I don't know how to use it yet. But... Even, well, I might just buy 10. Maybe 20. Buy 20 just to hang on to it for right now. I like it they have cloth. I could sell them my hyperweave. Because I'm not really going to use the hyperweave. I have some psychic tea. I have a lot of ambrosia. I want to keep my penicillin maybe. Get a lot of money for that ambrosia. Do they have weapons? No, they do not seem to have weapons. Which is unfortunate. I'm just trying to think. They're not going to buy my... I can't sell those guys anyway. Not that I want to. I could buy more food. I mean, I've got a lot of raw food. That's not really an issue. I have a couple of fertilized iguana eggs. That's interesting. Let me think about that. Just the fact that I have them. If I bought 3 more components and they have 2 beer. They can keep their 2 beer, I guess. Just sell those to get rid of them. And then maybe... these clothes are really expensive. A dog leather royal robe? Like, yeah, but no thanks. I have a couple of beds that have been uninstalled. And they're poor, so I'll get rid of them. Yeah, I wish they had medicine. It's kind of unfortunate that they don't. I could buy all their cloth. If I did that, I could use it like for some carpets in some places, which might make people a bit happier and is pretty easy to put down. I am kind of feeling that. That does... In fact, wait. That's all their components. That's not what I wanted. Suppose I had 10 components and then all of their cloth, and I just left it at that. I'd still get 200 monies from them as well. And then I could use that cloth just in here to make this be a nicer place. Although not, I think, let's see. I think there's tiles in those 2 corners. But let's go ahead in the flooring now and put, I don't know how to make carpet yet. I have to research that. Well, we'll save it. We'll save it until we get that researched. Carpet making is way back towards the beginning, I think. It's right there. So that'll be after basic fuses, which will be super useful. Now, Jackson Turner, I like what you're doing. Honeybee is in confusion again. I like what you're doing, but I'm hoping that you will, start doing it, doing this as well, because we're on a bit of a time constraint there. But yeah, 837 on the slate blocks. We've got enough. In fact, what? You're not my only constructor. But Defiance is going to be busy. Well, what has Defiance been doing? Oh, digging out this compacted steel. Let's go ahead and cancel that for now. But yeah, one thing like this, the thing that gives me, I can now mine connected ores, which is really, really nice. I now have in here, there's the allow everything, which is really nice. So we have low medicine. That is not really nice. Those traders didn't have any for us. So that's kind of where we are at this point in our lives. And one thing I guess I could do is I could smelt these steel clubs. So let's install over here this shelf, and we'll have that shelf maybe take things that are like less smeltable weapons that are less than normal. So clear all weapons, allow weapons, but don't allow, like only allow, yeah, allow bio-coded and non-bio-coded. What's a blade link weapon? I don't even know what that is. But quality awful through poor. There we go. And then let's get rid of these ones. Ranged weapons. I could do this for ranged weapons too. Anything that's poor or worse. I think everyone has something that's at least normal. Right? So that was normal. That was good. That's normal. That's normal. That's normal. Normal. And Defiance needs something, though. But that's okay. We could actually craft her something. Oh, right. And we have a cougar now who... Animals, I feel like they should all be in the dog area. And I noticed there we have some... I should probably just butcher the cougar before the cougar... Well, maybe, yeah, let's train the cougar to haul and also to attack and rescue. Gas operation is finished. That's just... I want to go now to the research, though. Does that unlock... it does not unlock precision rifling. Oh, I need a high-tech research bench for that. That's why. Okay. Well, let's get these next couple of things done, and then we'll kind of work out on that. Okay, good. You guys are working on this project. That makes me happy. Although I do want to make sure this is a no... ignore... Well, let's make this a remove roof area. I hope that's okay. I'm a little bit worried about, like, just something coming in pods and landing here and ruining parts of it. But I guess a roof wouldn't stop that anyway, so it's not really such a big deal. I am going to want to bring this granite down all the way to here and then come up. But we don't have to do that right this minute. That can wait a little bit. I wonder what happened to this fox. Blood loss. It was attacking an iguana. Did the iguana hurt it back enough that it died? And that also makes me wonder, what exactly is my wildlife situation here? Anything I want to hunt? I could hunt dromedaries. I haven't yet, and I'm not really tempted to start doing that. A shuttle has... Oh, the shuttle arrived to collect... these prisoners. So let's jump to it. It landed in the water, which was kind of odd. We can auto-load. So was that going to be enough? It seems like it. A new quest has become active. So I didn't even get to, like, accept or not accept this one. Let's let this get finished here, and we can send them. Okay, so Yumbler is now... Okay, quest completed. Transport pod has arrived with a Psi-Focus vest. Also, and a psychic amplifier has landed there for Yumbler, and Yumbler can use it. And then if Yumbler dies, the title will be inherited by Theodore Theo Yoakum, a member of the Shattered Empire. A new heir can be chosen by contacting the Shattered Empire through a comms console. So actually, Yumbler, install that. Let's find out. Okay, you also have Pain Block. Okay, interesting. And this... they help dissipate psychic entropy. So maybe freezing hot. Yumbler has got like armor on. Freezing hot does not. And why don't you actually wear that? There you go. And now get back to your work. And now there's this quest active, which they want 28 EMP shells, in which case we get 11 royal favor. We have 17 days to do it, but I don't think I have the knowledge for making any of that stuff, so I can't really do it, which is odd. Anyway, nothing seems to be getting stored here, even though I'm allowing... Okay, why is that? This is important, and this is merely normal. So maybe just no one's gotten around to it. This also should be moved somewhere else. Let's put in a basic fuse, though. Security, no. Power. Makeshift fuse. Put it right there. Not enough steel stored, but I think that's because it just hasn't gotten moved yet from where it was getting dug out, like way up here. Yeah, it's a lot of steel up there. This is getting built, which is good. A little less, I mean, I don't know, I'm a little less concerned about the walls than getting this done, but I do like the walls for keeping it, keeping everyone safe, you know what I'm saying? Because I really don't want mechs landing on me. But anyway, I would just say this needs to be moved. So let's copy the settings. It needs to be moved because it's making things ugly, and I don't really know. I'm sure, I think someone's told me this before, but I just hadn't really been paying that much attention to it. Delete it. I think we could, well, we have more stuff to get hauled. Hauling is not happening at the rate that I'd like it to be happening. I will urgently haul the muffalo wool. We'll haul those chunks to get them, but you know, again, that stuff doesn't deteriorate, so there's no real urgency on it. I'd like to get this down to get the defenses up, but I am also very keen on making sure we get this project done on time. We have a new quest has become active. There's a collection, there's a heavy SMG worth 890, not far enough. There's 2 mechanoids sleeping there, maybe an unknown threat. And it's not that far. Be a day of travel. What I really like to do is just travel to here and see if I can buy some medicine from those guys. Although this stuff, we have some more heal root grown soon, but yeah, we just need a lot more medicine than we currently have. Anyway, guys, get that sorted out. We need like one more colonist who's just like a hauler. Really, I like that Defiance was like, okay, I'm done here. I'm gonna pick up something close and take it. Now, I was suggested that I replace some of my doors with wood doors when I have enough wood. I do agree with that, but except that I kind of don't. Before I put this wall in, actually, you know, one thing I could do to try to build more of this power is put it like here across. It says there's not enough stored. It could be, but there is, really. And then, nice, there's a marriage on. Hold on a second. And then when it comes, I can put a waterproof conduit just across to connect it. Because these things are going to be outside of the walls. And is that not in the home area, though? That's worrying. Orders, no. Zone, yes. It is in the home area. Good gal. It looks like this needs to be made nicer. So Jackson, Turner, and Defiance are now engaged to be married. So we're going to come in with the miscellaneous maybe for a marriage spot. Right there. And one thing I kept being about to do last time and then never got done, I'm still going to wait until this is done before I do it, because I just want to make sure that that does happen, but would be to come in and make some more of these plant pots. And if I could reinstall this one, I don't know, in Saphir's room. But yeah, to be planting that stuff as well. Tilly's sleeping in the middle of nowhere, it seems. It does seem my builders are prioritizing making these, which is nice. The resources needed for a column, only 4 blocks for a column. That's actually less than like a wall, which is interesting. So that's cool. Jackson, that's, I guess, he's prioritizing, but he's also prioritizing the walls, which I don't mind per se, but it's an interesting kind of choice. He's on his hauling time again. This, I'm happy to like not be super urgently waiting for that. And yeah, so now we just kind of got to wait for the currently things that are set to get done to actually get done. But is that happening? What's this dog doing? Is he going to haul something for me? But was it that? I mean, am I getting these poor weapons hauled over here from the normal to the important? Anyway, even if, well, I must not be, because I haven't put in the bill. I want a smelt weapon. The details is I just want a really tight ingredients radius on it, and then do it forever and drop it on the floor. I don't know what these blade link ones are. I'm going to turn that one off. But also only if they're poor or awful. Only situation. So that's how I'm going to manage that. And what else? What is everyone up to? Yumbler is planting the cacti, which do take time. Good Gal is harvesting and planting. Freezing Hot is hauling some potatoes. Jackson Turner, he's hauling right now. Saphir is also hauling. A lot of hauling going on. Sage is researching, which is very good. Honeybee cutting stone blocks from chunks. And Defiance is now working back on this building, which is really, really good. It's cool. So what? Hey, all right, people are having their relaxing time. Minor break risks. So what is everyone's needs? Soaking wet because of the rain. Who's unhappy? Freezing hot, 8 without table, awful bedroom, that sort of stuff. Serious pain for Jackson Turner. This is a painful old gunshot. We're going to have to worry about that. Saphir needs that new heart. He had a heart attack. And an aching bite scar, but needs really good here with balance. Jackson Turner, really good. Sage, good. He's heading up. Yeah, everyone's heading up to a pretty good place. So really, at this point, let's get this quest done, and then I really want to get some. Really want to get these walls put in. I want them to come, I think, up to about here and across and down. That's my current strategy. I'm gonna have to have a wall a door kind of here and here maybe for accessing these dumping zones. But I'm not too worried about that in the long run. Probably should make more of these mini turrets fairly soon too. But let's see. Just wonder, can I come? We have carpet making is done. So let's come to the research. I think actually before I do more research, what I need to do is do I want to uninstall that? I think maybe I don't. The monument is complete. Good Gal is a freeholder, and she can now use a psychic empire. Very, very nice. I'm going to protect it for 42 days. Or we get people angry at us, which we don't like. And we have a solid wall all around it, which I think that shouldn't be there. I feel optimistic about being able to protect this. Even more so if I forbid all these. Well, here's what I'll do. Let's find the animal area. And keep the animals out, because I don't want any animals to kind of accidentally... That's a lot. That is a lot of pain. Any of the animals to kind of accidentally come in here and let some enemies, I mean, in there. So let's clear the dog area. And that, I think, is good. Rice plants blighted. So we here, one thing, we can cut all blighted plants. And now let's so let me write this down so I can get it back right again. So I'm going to organize people by their researching abilities, and then I'm just going to jot down on a piece of paper what the order is so I can get it back when I'm done. And now I'm going to make everybody go to a 1 for this. All right, so everybody, cut those blighted plants. There's a new quest. I'll check it out in a minute. I do need to get... Good Gal needs to get her reward, which is right there. Okay, that was good. That was really good. So Good Gal, you come and grab this. Wait, what? She's psychically deaf. She can't use it? Oh, man. Okay, Yumbler. According to one of the times, Esquire to use a psychic amplifier. Okay, so no, we'll hang on to it. But if she becomes an Esquire, or if freezing hot does, then we'll do that. Well, dang, that was a terrible, terrible misclick. Anyway, back to the work. Then we had sort of everybody was at least on 9, but then it was 5 for Yumbler. And then 4 for Jackson Turner and 6 for Defiance. So that got sorted out quickly, which is nice. We can now go back to this project, which I really do think is important. So kind of just putting in the walls here. All right, it's morning and people have gotten up, and I've designated more walls kind of down around here that hopefully will get done. What is Jackson Turner doing? Oh, he's making this generator here. I like that he's doing that. We've got quite a bit of excess already, so maybe I'm getting a little bit crazy with my with this kind of thing, but nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and the waterproof conduit takes 40 versus just 1 for, man, that was, I probably should have checked that out first before I planned this out. So we want to try to get some Outlanders to come and attack us. And then we'll have 4 troopers to assist under our control, to feed and house them, but they may die in battle without consequence. The Outlanders will arrive in 3 days. So, do I feel ready for this? I don't know that I do. But I don't know that I don't either. It's just really unclear to me. Oh, nice. So the agave that grows naturally gets harvested as well? That's kind of cool. Oh, we need a research project. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We do need a research project. I was going to do this, and then I got distracted. A party's going on. Defiance is throwing a party right in here, too, of all places. But that should be in production. What we need to do is we need to make a high-tech research bench. And there's not really a good place for it, sadly. I didn't really... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to uninstall this research bench. I'm going to reinstall this over here. I am going to just see Defiance. Like, I don't want to equip it. I don't know why the haul thing, why no one's hauling. I can equip it, but I can't haul it. I know it's in a place. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say, like, don't let it be in there if it's low, because that'll cause problems. But anyway, let's let the night be the night. It's morning, and I realized that was kind of a stupid thing to say. Like, what else is the night going to be? But you understood what I meant. Let's mine some more connected ores, get some more steel for our various projects. We are going to have to find other ways of getting steel. Okay, that's been moved. That should get reinstalled soon here. In fact, freezing hot, could you actually just do that really quick for me? Thank you. And now what I'm going to do is, it's going to be a little bit awkward. Maybe I could put it right there with the seat kind of right next to the light, the seat kind of sitting out so we can see everyone else who's working. And we do have cloth making done, and I wanted to fine carpet. So 35 cloth for fine carpet, 7 cloth for regular. I want to put a cream carpet in here. It's going to be a lot. I don't even know if I'm going to have enough cloth for it at this point. Let's cancel that and that. And put some right there. And then maybe some sandstone tile under the door. Honeybee needs treatment for her asthma, as per usual. It's a thing that happens. And I guess we'll treat her when we come back next time, because this is a great spot to take a little break. We've successfully done this. I am definitely thinking about taking this quest, which would get me 6 royal favor. But I haven't decided that for sure. But that really will have to wait for next time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.